In this lecture, I am going to explain how to find multiple optimal solutions to an assignment problem. So consider this problem. Solve the following assignment problem. So we have 6 jobs and 6 persons. Okay, these are the performing costs. First, verify whether it is balanced or unbalanced. So number of rows equal number of columns. So problem is balanced. We have to obtain the first matrix by subtracting minimum of each row from the entries of that row. So find here row minima. First row minima 9, second row minima 43, third row minima 28, fourth row minima 27, fifth row minima 11, sixth row minima 3. So these are row minimas. So subtract 9 from first row, subtract 43 from second row. So obtain the next table by subtracting the minimum of each row from the entries of that row. So subtract 9 from first row, write here entries. Okay, next subtract 43 from second row, 43 minus 43 0, 78 minus 43, 35, write other entries. Okay, right, subtract 28 from third row, 28 minus 28, 0 here, 91 minus 28, simplify this. So subtract 28 from third row. Next, subtract 27 from fourth row, 74 minus 27, that is 47, 42 minus 27, 15, 27 minus 27, 0, 49 minus 27, 22, 39 minus 27, 12, 32 minus 27, 5. And subtract 11 from fifth row, 36 minus 11, 25, 11 minus 11, 0, 57 minus 11, 46, 22 minus 11, 11, 25 minus 11, 14, 18 minus 11, 7. Next, subtract 3 from last row, 3 minus 3, 0, 56 minus 3, 53, 53 minus 3, 50, 31 minus 3, 28, 17 minus 3, 14, 28 minus 3, 25. Okay, so this table gives possible assignments for jobs, that is for rows. So from this, we find possible assignments for persons, that is for columns. For that, find column minimas here. First column minima 0, second column minima 0, third column minima 0, fourth column minima 2, fifth column minima 10, sixth column minima 5. Okay, so subtract 0 from first 3 columns, and 2 from fourth column, 10 from fifth column, 5 from sixth column. So obtain the next table by subtracting the minimum of each column from the entries of that column. Okay, so first 3 rows remain same, since we subtract 0 from first column, from second column 0, from third column 0. First 3 columns remain same. Subtract 2 from fourth column, 2 minus 2, 0, 7 minus 2, 5, 9 minus 2, 7, 22 minus 2, 20, 11 minus 2, 9, 28 minus 2, 26. Subtract 10 from fifth column, 10 minus 10, 0, 10, 7, 2, 4, 4. Next, subtract 5 from last column, 18 minus 5, 13, 5 minus 5, zeros, 7 minus 5, 2, 25 minus 5, 20. Okay, so this table gives possible assignments for jobs as well as possible assignments for persons, that is for rows as well as for columns. Now we have to draw minimum number of lines to cover these zeros, that means to identify the possible assignments. Start from first row. First row contains more than 1 0, skip it. Second row contains 2 zeros, skip it. Third row 2 zeros, fourth row 2 zeros, fifth row contains only 1 0. So circle that 0, fix the column, that is draw vertical line. Next, sixth row contains 1 0, circle it, fix column, that is draw vertical line. Now clearly all zeros are not covered by lines, still there are zeros not covered by lines. Go for columns. First 2 columns are eliminated. Start with third column. Third column contains only 1 0. circle the 0. Column means we have to fix row, so draw horizontal line. Next, fourth column contain 1 0, circle it. Column means fix row, so draw horizontal line. Next, fifth column no 0, sixth column more than 2 zeros. Still there are zeros not covered by lines. Repeat the same process for rows. First row already covered, second row. In second row, we have to consider only these 4 entries. So second row contains only 1 0. So row 2 contains only 1 0. Circle it. So row means fix column. So cross column, that is draw vertical line. Okay, right. Now all zeros are covered by lines. Observe the table. All zeros are covered by lines. So now verify the optimality condition. Number of lines drawn 2 plus 3 5, but number of rows 6. So number of lines drawn not equal to number of rows. So assignment is not completed. So we have to improve the solution. How do you improve the solution? Take the minimum of uncovered entries. So minimum of uncovered entries is, observe here, 4. Minimum of uncovered entries is 4. Add 4 to the entries in the intersection of covered rows and covered columns. And subtract 4 from uncovered entries. So next table is 0. This is in the intersection of covered row and covered column. So we have to add 4 to this entry. So 0 plus 4, 4. That means previous possible assignment is here eliminated. 13. This is also in the intersection of covered row and covered column. Add here 13 plus 4, 17. So these 3 remain same since they lie in covered row only. So 49, 0, 0. This is again in the intersection of covered row and covered column. Add 4, 17. So these 2 remain same, 0, 35. Subtract here 29 minus 4, 25. 5 minus 4, 1. 10 minus 4, 6. This remains same. These 2 remain same, 13, 0. Subtract here. This remains same. Here add. It is intersection of covered row and column. Add here. 47 minus 4, 51. This is also intersection. Add 15 plus 4, 9. These 3 remain same. 0, 20, 0, 2. Sorry, 2. This is in the intersection. Add. So that means this previous possible assignment is removed here. Okay. Next, these 2 remain same. 25, 0. Subtract here. Subtract here. Subtract here. So 4 minus 4, 0. This is a new possible assignment. Okay. This remains same. This remains same. This remains same. Here subtract 46, 22. 4 minus 4, 0. So this is new possible assignment. Like 20 remains same. Okay. So this table gives a new possible assignments. Again, repeat the same process. Draw minimum number of lines to cover all zeros. First row contain more than 2 zeros. Skip it. Second row more than 1 0. Skip it. Third row more than 1 0. Skip it. Fourth row contain only 1 0. So circle that 0. So row means fixed column. Draw vertical line. Fifth row contain 2 zeros. Sixth row contain 2 0. Go for columns. First column 2 zeros. Second column 2 zeros. Fourth column 1 0. So column 4 contains only 1 0. Circle that 0. Column means fixed row. Draw horizontal line. Okay. Next, fifth column 2 zeros. Sixth column 2 zeros. So still there are zeros not covered by lines. Go for rows. Second row 2 zeros. Third row 2 zeros. Fourth row no 0. Fifth row 2 zeros. Sixth row 2 zeros. Go for columns. First column 2 zeros. Second column 2 zeros. Fourth column no 0. Fifth column 2 zeros. Sixth column 2 zeros. Again go for rows. Okay. So here observe the table. Each row and each column contain more than 1 0. That means each job has more than one possible assignment. Similarly, each person has more than one possible assignment. Okay. So in this case, we get multiple optimal assignments. So there are more than 1 zeros in the rows and columns. Okay. So we get the multiple optimal solutions. That is assignments. How do you write multiple optimal assignments? Take these data. These are persons. These are jobs. Okay. So optimal assignments are right. So here we have made only 2 assignments. That is A to small d and D to small c. So these two are fixed. A2 small d, D2 small c, fixed. These two assignments are fixed. We have to make another 4 assignments. Okay. So we observe the possibilities. So observe capital B. In second row we have 2 0 entries. For capital B, these two are possible assignments. That means we can assign B to small a or B to small f. So by choice I assign B to small a. By choice I assign B to small a. Okay, right. Come to C. For C, again there are two possibilities. C can be assigned to small b or small f. So arbitrarily I choose f. Okay, so C is assigned to f. Okay, D fixed. Next, capital E. For capital E, again we have two possibilities, small b and small e. So by choice I assigned small b. Okay. So finally capital F has two assignments, A and E. Already small a is assigned to capital B. So I assign capital F to small e. Okay, you see. So this is one assignment. So here observe, there is no repetition. A, B, C, D, E, F. There is no repetition. Okay, this is one-to-one correspondence. So this is one optimal assignment. Okay. So observe the another optimal assignment. So next I can consider for capital B instead of small a, small f. Okay. So for capital A fixed, for capital D, these two are fixed. Okay. Suppose I assign capital B to small f. Okay. Next, C. For capital C, there are two possibilities. That is small b and small f. Already small f is assigned. So I can assign capital C to small b. Capital C to small b. Next, capital E. E has two options, small b and small e. Already small b is assigned. So I have to assign capital E to small e. Okay. Next, capital F. Capital F has two options, small a and small e. Already small e is assigned. So capital F can be assigned to small a. Small a. So observe the repetition, A, B, C, D, E, F. There is no repetition. So this is another optimal assignment. Okay. So by keeping in mind the 1-1 relationship, we have to assign the assignments. So these two are optimal assignments. So now what is minimal optimal cost? So minimum assignment cost. Okay. So capital A to small d, that is 11, corresponding to first assignment. A to D, this is 11, plus B to A, 43, plus C to F, 33, D to C, 27, E to B, 11, F to E, 17. Okay. So consider the entries corresponding to these assignments. So A to D, 11, B to A, 43. Okay. So like that. So this is 142. Similarly, consider the assignments corresponding to this assignment. A to D, fixed, 11, B to F, 48, C to B, 28, D to C, 27, E to E, 25, F to A, 3. So this is the assignment cost corresponding to second assignment. This is also 142. Okay. So both are same. So we may get different optimal assignments, but the minimum assignment cost corresponding to each optimal assignment should be same, since minimum value is unique. Okay.